Welcome back to my video series around ITIL 4 Foundation. My goal with these videos is to help you to succeed on your ITIL 4 Foundation certification journey. In this video, I'm going to talk about the service value system and the service value chain. Hi, I'm Wieger, ITIL 4 Master and Ambassador. As promised introduction video, I would share per video which areas of the syllabus I'm going to cover in each video. This video I'm going to cover the service value system and service value chain, both very important topics. For the service value system, you need to understand the purpose and components of the ITIL service value system. For the service value chain or the operating model, you need to understand the activities of the service value chain and how they interconnect. The ITIL service value system describes how all the components and activities of an organization work together as a system to enable value creation. Each organization's service value system has interfaces with other organizations, forming an ecosystem that can in turn facilitate value for those organizations, their customers and other stakeholders. The purpose of the value system is to ensure that the organization continually co-creates value with all stakeholders through the use and management of products and services. The service value system consists of the following components. Guiding principles. I already spoke about these in previous video. Guiding principles are a recommendation that can guide an organization in all circumstances, regardless of changes in its goals, strategies, type of work, or management structure. Or in easier words, guiding principles are useful tips that help a group of companies choose the right path. Governance, the means by which an organization is directed and controlled. Effective governance is crucial for maintaining order, achieving objectives, and addressing the needs of the organization to reach its vision. The service value chain, the organization's operating model. The service value chain is a set of interconnected activities that an organization performs to deliver a valuable product or service to its consumers and to facilitate value realization. The value streams are a core component of the value chain. Practices, the general management, service management and technical management practices, 34 in total. Practices are sets of organizational resources designed for performing work or accomplishing an objective. Continual improvement, a recurring improvement model at all levels. As you can see in this picture, the key input for the service value system is demand or an opportunity for products and services, and the outcome is value for customers and other stakeholders. The demand or opportunity does not always have to be external. It also can be an internal demand or opportunity. Not does it mean that every demand or opportunity will be facilitated. The guiding principles. I already talked about the guiding principles in a previous video, which you can find on my channel. Not going to talk extensively about the guiding principles in this video. Just take a look at my other video. A guiding principle is a set of recommendations that guides an organization in all circumstances, regardless of changes in its goals, strategies, type of work, or management structure. A guiding principle is universal and enduring. Practical hints helping an organization or people to achieve its objectives, strategies, and vision. The guiding principles are applicable to practically any initiative, all decision making, and to all relationships with stakeholder groups. The guiding principles can be used to guide organizations in their work as they adopt a service management approach and adapt ITIL guidance to their own specific needs and circumstances. Are the guiding principles unique to ITIL 4? No, they are not. You also can find them in other frameworks such as Lean, Agile, DevOps, and COBIT, for example. The guiding principles encourage organizations in continual improvement at all levels. They are universal, applicable to nearly any initiative and relationships with stakeholder groups. Just as a refresher and a reminder, these are the guiding principles. Focus on value. Everything an organization does needs to map directly or indirectly to value. Start where you are. Do not start from scratch and build something new without considering what is already available to be leveraged. Progress iteratively with feedback. Do not attempt to do everything at once. Collaborate and promote visibility. Working together across boundaries produce results that have greater buy-in and more relevance to objectives. Think and work holistically. No service or element used to provide service stands alone. Keep it simple and practical. Always use the minimum number of steps to accomplish an objective. Optimize and automate. Resources of all types should be used to the best effect. Human intervention should only happen when it really contributes to value. The guiding principles go hand in hand with the ITIL continual improvement model. This is all I'm going to talk about the guiding principles in this video. If you want to know more, please do check out my channel and you will find a separate video where I talk about the guiding principles. Governance is the means by which an organization is directed and controlled. Under control of a governing body, usually a board of directors or executive team, governance is a top-down approach. Every organization is directed by a governing body, e.a. a person or a group of people who are accountable at the highest level for the performance and compliance of the organization. All sizes and types of organizations perform governance activities. The governing body may be a board of directors or executive managers who take a separate governance role when they are performing governance activities. The governing body is accountable for the organization's compliance with policies and any external regulations. A lot of companies use the EDM methodology: evaluate, direct, and monitor. Evaluate. What's the current situation? Where are we now? Is the strategy still applicable? Are we in line with internal and external policies, regulatory requirements, and so on? Direct. Policies and strategies are getting updated or created with the goal to bring us closer to the company goals vision. Monitor. Monitor the current performance, reviewing measurements. Are we on track on the set strategy and objectives? This is all a continual cycle. Governing the company is achieving its vision, what it aspires to become in the future. To take a bit of a different look at governance, governance is like piloting. The pilot directs the plane to its destination. Keep an eye on the weather. For this, he needs to have a forward look to prevent being surprised by bad weather. He's not an engineer, nor does he need to be. Similarly, no one will be able to build a 747 alone. It's all teamwork of all the different departments, managers managing the departments, and chief officers steering the company. The service value chain, or the operating model. The steps can be followed in any order to deliver value or co-create value with the service customers. The way how we follow these steps or the value streams. Value chain activities or the various steps an organization goes through to create value. Each activity takes inputs and turns them into outputs. These inputs can come from external demand or from other activities within the organization. All these activities are interconnected, with each one triggering further actions. It all starts with demand, which via the service value chain activities delivers value for the stakeholders. All new resources are obtained via obtain and build. Planning at all levels is done via the plan activity. Depending on the scenario, any combination or order of value chain activities can be combined. These specific combinations do we all call value streams. Plan. The planned value chain activity is to ensure a shared understanding of the vision, current status and improvement direction for all four dimensions and all products and services across an organization. Engage. The engaged value chain activity is to provide good understanding of the needs of stakeholders, transparency and continuous involvement and good relations with all stakeholders. Design and transition. The design and transition value chain activity is to ensure products and services continually meet stakeholder expectations for quality, costs, and time to market. Obtain and build. The obtain-build value chain activity is to ensure that service components are available when and where they are needed, and that they meet the agreed specifications. Deliver and support. The deliver and support value chain activity is to ensure that services are delivered and supported according to agreed specifications and stakeholder expectations. Improve. The improve value chain activity is to ensure continual improvement of products, services, and practices across all value chain activities and the 4 dimensions of service management. I did not highlight demand, products and services, and value. They are not part of the value chain activities. However, they are part of the value chain. It all starts with demand or opportunity. Demand is a question for an existing products and services already available, where opportunity is an option for service providers to develop, enhance, and create products and services to create additional demand. The decision for developing new products and services is decided at the service value system level. The service value chain comes into play once demand is created. Hence, when you see in this picture only demand, and in the service value system demand and opportunity. A quick overview of the service value chain activities and their inputs and outputs. Each value stream is made up by different combinations of the value chain activities, meaning the inputs and outputs might not always apply in the way it is described in this slide. Plan uses the various inputs from other value chain activities, improvement opportunities, and performance information to deliver the operational, technical, and strategical plans. Engage. Requirements, service requests, and feedback from customers and the users are input to trigger as output the other value chain activities. Design and transition takes as input improvement initiatives, product and service requirements to turn these into new, changed or optimized products and services, including the required knowledge as output. Obtain and build. Inputs are requirements and specifications for products and services to deliver new and changed service components. Deliver and support takes as input user tasks, for example, incidents, triggers from other value chain activities, and as output completed tasks, services for customers and users. Improve. All initiatives for improvement opportunities from all the value chain activities, which are put in improvement plans to be put in place, taking into account the various priorities, budgets, resources, etc. A quick high-level example of a value stream for a new service. Demand. Register demand and document the service requirements. 2. Plan. Decide if you want to invest in a new service. 3. Design a new service based on the requirements captured in step 1. 4. Build, acquire, configure service elements. 5. Implement elements in preparation for launch. 6. Deliver the new service for customers and users. Bit busy slide, I do realize that. Not going to talk about every cell in this slide, just highlighting all the practices. Practices, what are these? A practice is a set of organizational resources designed for performing work or accomplishing an objective. The practices always keep focus on the 4 dimensions of service management. You can find all the practices on PeopleCert website. The ITIL service value system includes general management, service management, and technical management practices, which gives us a total of 34 practices. Practices are covered in more detail in another video on my channel. Continual improvement. Something we probably all recognize. If someone has a great idea, everyone starts running, let's us implement it. It is a great idea before taking a holistic end-to-end view. The purpose of continual improvement practice is to ensure that an organization's practices and services remain in sync with evolving business requirements. This is achieved through ongoing enhancement to products, services, practices, or any other elements related to the management of products and services. Anyway, not going to talk further in this video over the continuous improvement model. Look at the video on my channel on the ITIL continual improvement model. We reached the end of this video. If you like this video, please do not hesitate to like the video or subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Please do check out my other videos on ITIL 4.